Hello viewers, welcome to Adaka's channel. Today's tutorial is about buba, the better way to access buba. You don't even have to be a designer before you can make some dresses for yourself. To bring out buba wrapper, it usually bigger than a normal wrapper you tie at home. Buba wrapper measurement for average person from hip 40 is 2 years and 18 inches. For bigger hips is 2 years and 22 inches. That is the measurement to cut out buba wrapper. And the edges of buba wrapper is meant to fold with 2 inches, maximum of 3 inches. But young ladies prefer 1 inches folding. You don't have to fold buba wrapper like the scarf folding. Stay tuned. Now, this is the cloth we are going to use for our practical. I personally picked this cloth for practical, enable me to explain better how to cut buba. You see, this is an adire and it has pattern. So now we are going to set our neck pattern at this space. So because of this pattern, we don't have to get it from the side because we are not going to ascend our pattern. Now we are going to set the pattern, make a middle, enable us to get out what we need. One, the same way you can see buba don't have to be joined at the shoulder. You have to fold it to get your length. If the length of your fabric is very long, you can fold it to edge, enable it to give you your length. The minimum of buba length should be 24, 25, but a short person can use 23, but 23 is on the short side. But now this fabric, the length, this adire length is not long enough to give us folding to edge. You can see at the end of the day it gives us 22.5, and folding it this way it might lead us to join the shoulder, and the shoulder of buba is not meant to be joined, so we fold it this way by the yards, not by the length, enable us to get the buba neck. This buba neck and the fold is the same way we fold bubu. No, bubu is simply as buba. The difference between buba and bubu is the length and the shoulder. Buba is not meant to be, the armhole of buba is not being cut. The body size that you choose to use is what you use from the shoulder to the down length. Buba doesn't need armpit, doesn't need armhole. You don't have to cut armhole for the sleeve. It's a straight cut from the shoulder to the down length. Now, how to get buba without measurement, because buba is not a fitted cloth, it's a free cloth, but you don't have to be extra big like if you are putting on oversized. So how will you determine how to bring out your buba size not to look like oversized? Is for you to get the measurement, use the hip of the person +4. So even when the person put it on, remember that +4, by the time you sew, you've already eliminated 2 inches. So it end up being hip +2. So even when the person put it on, the buba will just sit on the hip side, not looking excessively. Thank you. Now we want to design the neck of the buba. The topic of buba, we've already given the size of the wrapper. Now you design the body. Our purpose of folding this adire like this is enable us to set the pattern of the adire. So now you can see this is the size we wanted for this adire. We took this side from the middle because of the pattern, enable the pattern to be at the middle. If it were a normal cloth or a lace, we would have taken it from the side. Or we'll fold it down, and we've explained why it's be folded like this. It's because the length, it's meant to fold, this is supposed to be the length, but it's short, so you have to fold it like this, enable us to get the length of the buba. So now This is the round neck of the buba. Buba round neck is 4 by 5 averagely, but if you want a small neck is 3 by 4. So now on this particular one we are using 4 by 5. So to determine exactly your size shape of buba neck is, why here is 5, the vertical is of 4, the middle supposed to give you 4.5. You take the needle from the adjacent to the middle, then you draw a proper circle of your buba. So to determine buba cutting without measurement, it's just the hip of the person you need. So whatever the person hip is plus 4 inches. So by the time you sew, maybe you sew with eliminated by 2 inches, will make the person's hip plus 2 inches. So the buba will just rest on the hip of your customer or your hip. So you don't really have to be a designer before you make a simple dress for yourself. And the same way you fold buba, that same way you fold bubu dress, and the same neck it applies. It's just to shape the side. So this is the explanation of buba neck. If you want more details, click below for more explanation. I think the neck has been cut, the body has removed the body. Now, as I explained, the buba doesn't need to have armhole. You don't have to cut the shoulder. So everything that determines the body, everything about the body is the sleeve. So it's just to check the middle of the person to where you want the buba sleeve to stop. Then whatever you got to give you your body set, adding to it to give you your sleeve. You don't have to cut armhole for buba, not at all. The down part, you slit it by 5 inches. Now we're on the sleeve. So we've designed the sleeve. 3 inches is for the folding. For the one, since it's an adire, we need to fold it. But if it's lace, you use exactly the person's sleeve plus 1. Since this one is an adire, we add 3 inches for the folding. So buba sleeve usually 11 inches, that is 22. But depends on the big side, that's average size. So it's always, buba is always the person's round sleeve plus 7. This is the opening of the buba cutting. So now, if you want to sew it, we use bias. Either you fold it or you hem it, or we use bias to tape it. Then fitting of the sleeve. After sewing the sleeve from middle of the shoulder down, middle of the shoulder down, then if you want to join it, you join it and stay tuned. Join us in another class.